Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, it's clearly been a hot summer, and I try to figure out as many summer toddler activities that we can do outdoors just so we can get some fresh air. And today's a really hot one. It's at least 90 degrees. So we're gonna do a toddler car wash today, which includes lots of water, so we'll be cooling off and not sweating in this horrible heat. So the things that you guys need for an activity like that would just be some simple stuff, and I'll show you guys what we have in our backyard. I'm sure you guys have the same things as well. Very simple, very easy, and it's tons of fun. Okay, you guys, so this is Matthew. Matthew, say hello.
Ah.
Okay, so he has all his items ready for his car wash. So the red car coupe, I'm sure plenty of parents do have it. If you don't have it, any type of car will do, whether it's plastic. You can even have your kids washing your real car, which is just as fun. We also have a blue bucket and a green bucket just to fill with some water. So you could do one bucket with just water, one bucket with soap and water, so they can clean it off that way as well. Over here you can see Matthew's holding his squirt bottle, and he loves to use that to squirt off the car as well. And you can see he's having lots of fun already, and this is just the beginning. I have to tell you guys, we do this activity every day, and he is just amazed by it. And he's almost 3. He'll be 3 next month. So whoa. So this is just a great activity for toddlers. You know, it's something to do, it's educational, lots of sensory is going on because with the water and the squirt bottle, he's doing plenty of that. It's easy, you just go straight to your backyard, you could go to the front of your house, anywhere where you can find some space that's outdoors. So we spend at least a half hour to an hour doing this activity, and he can do it over and over again, and he never gets tired of it. So we find this one to be a very good one. All right, so for our next activity, I will be doing a total of 3 in this video, 3 outdoor toddler activities. So for the second one, we're going to do sink or float. So let me show you guys how that one works. Okay, Matthew, so here you guys can see we have our water table, but you guys, if you don't have one, it's as simple as taking Tupperware and even just a big bowl of water and some items outside to test out whether they sink or float. So Matthew will take one of his toys, he'll hold it up, and what do you ask? Does it sink or does it float? Okay, so now you can see, you guys, he's holding a horse.
Mama,
What does that one do?
hey, look.
So the horse floats in the water. And you know, so
Mama,
on.
now your horse here.
Oh, another horse. What do you think he does? Does he sink or does he float?
Hey, look.
He floats as well. What kind of animal do you have in there that will sink? Will the seahorse sink? I don't know. What do you think? Oh, it looked like he sinks to the bottom. So, you guys, he does this throughout his whole bucket of animals, and as you can see, he has plenty of animals. A zebra shark, sink or float? What do you think? Oh, or he could float with Nemo. So you guys, that's pretty much the gist of all you need. It's very simple. Water, a table, if not a table, a bowl or a bucket, and just some objects that your kids would want to use to test out if they sink or float. Matthew is a huge fan of animals, so we've been doing lots of animal activities, but any type of toy works. So you guys, that's a great educational activity as well. You know, to sink or float, and you can take as many objects as you want. So for our last activity, we will be making a homemade colorful volcano. And this doesn't include water activity, but it is an activity that will be outdoors, so because it is quite messy. So that will be our next one and our last and final activity for the day. All right, so for our colorful volcano activity, I will show you guys everything that you will need. for this activity. All right, you guys, so for this volcano activity, you will need well, it depends on how many colors you want to use. If you want to just do one volcano, then 1 cup would be enough, but we are going to be doing 2 different colors for our volcano. So we have 2 cups right there that we will be using. Another item that you will need is vinegar, baking soda, dish soap, water to fill up the cups with, so any type of water is fine, and a measuring spoon for the amount of the ingredients. And we will also be needing some colors as well. So some food dye works. We have food dye that we will be using 2 different colors for, which is right over here. So yeah, here's the food dye. We'll be using a yellow and a green today. So we'll have 2 separate colors. Another idea is you can also mix colors if you'd like to see what color comes out of just one volcano, but we decided to do 2 separate ones. So let's begin this adventure. All right, you guys, we're all set. Matthew, say hi. What are we gonna be making? That's right, we're gonna make colorful volcanoes. So, you guys, the first thing we'll need for this activity is water, and you wanna fill up each cup with about halfway. So, we'll be filling up the 1 cup first. Okay, so that's halfway. And then we're gonna fill up the next cup with half water as well. Okay, so now the next step would be baking soda. And you need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of this. So I'm gonna scoop out. For each cup, you need 3 to 4 tablespoons. So we're gonna do this one first. 1, 2. And same with the next cup. Okay, so then after that, the next thing that we need is dish soap. And we need about 1 teaspoon of this per cup. Okay, so let's do that. And we'll just dump it on in there. And this activity is definitely geared towards, you know, toddlers at any age. Matthew will be 3 coming September, and he has a blast doing this. I'm sure older kids would love it just as well. And I definitely recommend doing this outdoors because it is quite messy. So we stick to this as an outdoor activity. Next, Matthew, what do we need next? We need vinegar. Yep. Yeah, tell everybody. We need vinegar, very good. Okay, so now we need the vinegar. So we're going to, actually, before we do the vinegar, let's add some colors. So Matthew, would you like to come sit next to me? Okay. Okay, come sit next to me right here. Okay, come sit next to me right here. Hurry. Yeah. All right, so what color are we gonna do? Green. All right, you guys, so honestly, just 1 or 2 drops is probably more than enough. That's what we do. Okay? So I like to let Matthew do it, depending on how old your child is. I mean, it really is all by judgment. Matthew, would you like to I do assist him just a bit because otherwise he might pour the whole bottle. All right, so we got 3 drops of green. And now the next bottle is going to be, what color? Yellow. So we're going to take off the cap. Again, just 3 drops I would do. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Okay, and now we put the cap back on. And the colored the food dye can get messy, so you guys be careful that you don't get it on your clothes if you have this stuff. Matthew got it on his foot, and it lasted on his foot for quite some time until I used baby oil to get it off, so that was always a fun time. Motherhood at its best, right, you guys? So next, and our final last step is vinegar. You guys will need 1 cup of vinegar per cup, okay? So let's take our vinegar, Matthew. You ready? Oh, and we got a volcano!
Mama, measure and have water.
So you guys could see the green one was pretty awesome. Just make sure you're not sitting right next to it, or else you'll get all messy as well. So I try to move back a little bit before the volcano erupts. And here's our yellow volcano. Matthew, would you like to pour the rest of the vinegar inside? No, not the color, the vinegar. This. Pour it inside the cup so the volcano can erupt. Whoa! And here's the yellow one, you guys. And that's the end of our activity. It's very fun, very easy. A little messy to clean up, but tons of fun. And you can do it over and over again. You can even mix colors. You could do multiple cups. So that's the end of that. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching our 3 outdoor activities. Please subscribe for more. Thank you.